What's up, everyone? I am Kim1234, and I have a very special guest today, Echo Fox's Justin Wong. What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? We're gonna be here playing Street Fighter V.
Oh yeah. And truth be told, we got Justin's help during the entire PAX West 2018, where we had a very special segment called Player Pro. Justin actually came out and played a bunch of people, signed some photos, took some photos, and improved people's game by giving them tips on how to improve their Street Fighter game.
Yeah, I would say it was pretty fun just because, everybody wanted to play. Not a lot of people get opportunities to play with just like pro players that you see on streams all the time. And for me, these two new characters came out and I used them mainly most of the time during these segments. And I was able to get better with them as well too.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, speaking of these two characters, that's one of the main things about this segment that we're doing right here. An Evo just passed, we had a new champion, and we have two new characters that came out. The Man of Mystery G and the King of Street Fighter V. Finally, he's back.
Finally.
Sagat. When you saw the announcement in the trailers, what was your reaction to that?
So, you guys showed G first, right?
Yeah.
And just based off the trailer alone, G was just explosive. You were able to tell based off all the combos, all his utilities, and just the V-triggers that he was going to be a problem. So I was really impressed with G. Like, I could have been fine with you guys just announcing G and then just wait for Sagat in the next couple of months. I personally would have been fine.
That's what you were expecting.
Yeah, I was just expecting that. I didn't expect two character reveals. After G, and you go straight back into the Evo stage and you just see Ono-san with just an eye patch. And I'm like, oh man, is it happening or is it a troll? I don't know which one's coming.
Let's say you're with someone that's picking up Street Fighter V, or even a player that's experienced with Street Fighter V, but they really want to give G and Sagat a chance. What kind of tips would you give them for how to play G? Let's start with G.
Well, G is a person that has like a lot of different combos and also a lot of just like utility that you kind of have to manage.
Yeah.
So I would say if you're trying to pick up G, you definitely need to go to trial mode and just like learn all the combos because it's one of those things that you need to know all these different type of combos so you could go to training mode, master them, and even make your own combos up because he really has a lot to offer.
What do you think about Sagat?
So I would say like usually if you want to pick up Sagat, just because he's really cool, right? He's like iconic character from the Street Fighter 2 series. And if you notice from like the past games, like he's really like zoning based, defensive based, like from like Street Fighter 2 Super Turbo to Street Fighter 4. So like you kind of want to like resemble like your play with Sagat as in Street Fighter 5 with those two games, just because it's going to be really about tiger shots, like getting the perfect space, getting the perfect control and the range as well too. So he's definitely one of those characters for more experienced players that really want to just kind of like have like a fun time with just pure zoning in the game.
I also think that maybe even with players that are just starting off with fighting games, the whole idea of footsies and ground games, it could be a difficult concept to grasp when you're starting. But if you play Sagat, I kind of feel that since that's such a big part of his overall game plan, that you will learn him because in order for you to win with that character, you would have to gain skills in that area.
Oh yeah, 100%. The fact that you have to learn just pure footsies and understanding when to throw tiger shots and when not to throw tiger shots, you're pretty much going into your opponent's mind. Yeah. And the fact that you can do that, it's a very thrilling experience because who doesn't like to be right? And winning with Sagat, that means you are right the whole time.
So in regards to G, you've been playing him for about a month now? Like how much time have you spent with the character?
So at my house, K-Brad really loves playing G.
Okay, cool.
So the fact that he's always playing G, I'm always watching, and I'm always sharing games with him as well too. So we've been learning G together. So because of that, I would say he's like my G teacher, right? So yeah. So I learned a lot from him, and just seeing him play against like online like made me want to play online, play against other people, and see how it feels like when I'm playing G in my hands. Okay. So yeah, I've been playing G for a really good amount.
So like what matchups do you think are like good for G and not good for him?
So I think G has some good matchups where it's actually pretty variable, like especially when you think about like the top tiers, right? I do think G does very good against Guile.
Okay.
He does good against Manat. He obviously beats all the slow range characters like Birdie, Abigail, like Zangief's. Even
if they have like a 4-framer maybe.
Yep. And even the characters that are like kind of like footsie based, he can kind of like handle as well, just because his fireball is a very good zoning tool.
Yeah.
So I would say the only characters that really give him problems are characters that are really like super aggressive based. such as like Cammy, for example. Even I think Mika does really good because one command grab, you just lose your presidentiality. You know, you don't want to lose that. So characters that really knock you down a lot, I would say gives G a lot of trouble because you kind of lose your resources after that.
Okay, yeah. So it seems like if you have to chase G yourself, G might have an advantage based on how good your offensive tools are. And feels that since he himself is a 4-framer as well, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he will have some issues getting people, he will have issues getting to stop the pressure, basically.
Yep.
But a very cool thing I think that's very unique about him is he has his V skill, which is a good way of stopping someone from jumping in. And jump-ins are, you know, they're quite good in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
And the V skill covers from the front and the back, so that's a really cool thing that he has, and I think that will be used a lot at high level G play.
Yeah, and even like his comeback factor is really, really strong. So even if you're like just getting like destroyed in the beginning, but once you have V trigger, the fact that you have a command grab that you could combo afterwards, and it just pretty much leads into 40%. Also corner carry, right? That already makes the match.
Cool.
It's kind of
cool.
like how Abigail is. Like, yeah, Abigail has bad matchups, but all he needs is one hit, one touch. And G is like that character as well too, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. A little bit faster than Abigail too, so maybe the people that don't want to play Abigail because he's like kind of a clunky character, like they could play G.
They could play G.
Okay, so how about Sagat then? So I guess you spent the same amount of time with Sagat?
Yeah, I spent enough time with Sagat, just like the same amount as G. And I noticed that with Sagat, I really have to play just like on point. And against characters that are slow, it's definitely way easier. You know, against like Birdies, Zangiefs, even like Chun-Li's and Shotos, like Sagat can really just like out fireball them and also lame them out as well. So characters that you really have to worry about are ones that can really like just get through projectiles very easily. Such as like Balrog, like, you know, you can't throw tiger shots at all.
Like V skill in.
Yeah, pure V skill, right? Laura can just use EX elbow or just use EX armor command grab to kind of go through my tiger shots. Cammy such as well.
I saw you, I saw another Sagat play against your Manat.
Oh man,
yeah.
I mean, you made that happen. That was your fault. You know, shouts to Big Dan Mall from Twitch. You know what I mean?
Korea. Yep.
Yeah, Twitch Korea. he tried to play Sagat, and then Kim told me to play Manat, and
I just want to see how the matchup.
You know, in theory, I was just like, yeah, Manat definitely wins. And then, man, the fact that I could reflect the fireball from like mid range and punish Sagat on reaction, that's pretty tough.
That's pretty
yeah. But Manat's one of those characters that are top tier, so if you have trouble against Manat, you definitely pick G.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that with G. Sorry, to backtrack on. With that character, it feels you were mentioning that from far away, Manat can't really stop G from getting his G charge or message to people to go.
Yeah,
through, right?
Message to people is really strong. Yeah,
that's cool.
The fact that like it's like the only taunt that you can really like use and gain meter, you know, it kind of just like gives you that feeling like, man, I have to be close to this character all times, even though you don't want to be that close to him.
And that's good because it usually feels that you have to play Manat's game, right?
Yes.
And now Manat's like, oh shoot, gotta get this guy.
Yeah,
getting meter.
Gotta rush down, gotta take risk. So it's pretty interesting.
So like, are there any professional players that you think will use G or Sagat, or maybe you already know? Like, who do you think would be really good with these characters?
So based off just like the current world of Street Fighter 5, you have Nemo. Just he's undefeated on
he's
Topanga
using
League,
G, right?
With G.
Yeah,
he's only been using G in the Topanga League, and he's undefeated so far, right? And then Bonchan's still using Sagat. And the thing about Bonchan is that he's obviously like the known Sagat from Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
But he's been switching back and forth because, you know, he really wants to get these CPT points. So once he gets enough CPT points, he said he just wants to go all in on Sagat.
I think with the appropriate amount of time, Bonchan Sagat will be really good, and Sagat in general will also grow. Because right now, Sagat is basically an execution-heavy skill character, but that's mainly because of what we know of him from previous games.
Yeah.
Right now, there's going to be some new tools that Sagat has. There's going to be some new things that are discovered, some new tech, and only the future can tell what Sagat and G can do.
Yeah, Sagat never had a guard break before, and then, you know, you give him V-Trigger 2, and he has access to Tiger Spike, which is a guard break, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so today, one of Capcom's own, Mike D, he's our resident G expert. expert. He's going to be playing against Justin. It's going to be kind of cool because I have no idea what you guys are going to use in terms of V-trigger or even your overall tactics, but it's going to be nice to see two different looks. They're going to play a first to three with both of those characters. So let's see what happens and see what's G and Sagat's potential currently in Street Fighter V.
Alright, Justin, where do you want to play it?
Obviously, King's Court.
Let's go. I'll pick Sagat.
He looks like somebody.
So I will go with G.
What V-triggers did you guys pick?
I got V-trigger 1 Maximum President.
Okay.
It's
That's the 3-bar one.
Yeah, it's the one that like probably everyone has the most experience with.
I went with V-trigger 2. That short combo into the guard break. I think that's where it's at.
Okay. Ooh. Got a free G charge.
I just think it's hitting me in the toes.
Yeah, that spin kick is really, really good with G.
Oh my god.
It's -2, but on hit you get so much. Command grab. 1, 2. Ooh, another command grab.
Command grab is so good, man. It's so good.
How does it feel to have a command grab like that?
It's the
Combo
fact,
every time,
that you
right?
can combo every time mid-screen corner. Okay. He's got a little rip, huh?
Just take it.
Every now and then.
Hey.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. I think if you went a different knee, it would have been fine. Alright, Sagat still has a life lead. Activates V-trigger 2. Both sides are not able to do reversal. Projectile zoning.
Oh,
Is it gonna hit?
I hope it hits you. I hope it hits you.
Oh my god, I need that.
Oh.
Pseudo
Damn,
parry.
I need that. That was a pseudo anti-air right there.
Should just jump command grab.
I still wouldn't have killed. Because I didn't have level up. I'll take that.
Yeah, it seems real enough. Good anti-air. Oh, nice. Another one. That's pretty cool. One, two.
Saw that.
You get to build up the G charge in the combo.
Oh, I missed it.
Ooh, ah!
Yes,
The splash damage is killing me.
That's maximum right there. Maximum presidentiality.
That was good use of the splash damage on your maximum presidentiality. The G burst.
Yeah.
That was so annoying.
I also like a lot of times I like using like whiff punish with sweep and cancel into the G charge.
Almost
I wonder if he like quick stands against that though.
Yeah, he can probably, but no one has punished me yet.
Uh-oh.
Well, let me see some zoning, bro. Please go. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Pushing to the corner already, using spin kicks to get in.
Yes.
Pushes them out of the corner. Oh, low attack. Very nice.
Oh no! Oh!
Yeah.
That's a pretty good use of
The
it.
fact that you can just cancel and into the V skill to make it safe.
You could still be plus.
You can. You might be able to interrupt me though, like with the EX uppercut probably.
In between that?
Like if I do
I don't think you
the
can.
low into the V skill maybe? Or if I do something else like Fireball V skill. I think there's a gap maybe. And it's just so scary.
Got him.
I would take that all day. Oh no, I need that.
I got it.
Take that level back. Ooh. Nice knee. It's an interesting match because it feels that once one guy activates, the other guy can't really activate back because a V reversal is needed to stop pressure. So who's activate first? If you activate, you think you're gonna kill.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Okay, I have to wake up one.
Oh, the leveled up fireball.
Yeah, so like, I mean, when you activate, I think it was kind of over at that point.
Yeah, it was also too far too.
Yeah. Yeah, that works when it's a little bit. So if you do stand medium kick and then activate, what is your combo after that? If it
Yeah.
reaches.
If you're at range,
Yeah.
you can only do uppercut.
Only uppercut. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But like,
Is there a different one though?
if you could do low strong, activate, then standing medium kick into the launcher,
Yeah, yeah.
and then into the tiger spike, and then the carry uppercut.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you do max range, it's kind of really hard.
Yeah, I mean, before you guys start the next game, like I kind of feel that you activated V trigger already, and then you had maybe like a 20% lead, right? So the thing Mike would have done was if you activated, you had to be sure that would have killed him, right?
Yeah.
Or you would have still had a little bit more life and V reversaled all his rush combos. Because he can't block after he does it.
Yeah, with 2-bar V triggers, usually like using the V reversal is like it's a pretty strong aspect, especially against G. Like
Yeah.
I think using V reversal is pretty strong because if you have a knockdown one and he's leveled up, you want to take those levels away by using V reversal and knock him down.
Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Oh, okay, cool. Score is 0-2. Good matches.
Yes. No.
You know, as soon as this
okay.
video's released, there needs to be a term for like fraudulent G charges. -4. Aye.
Okay.
Oh, I thought.
And he still has
damage.
meter at the end. He still has meter. Oh!
Oh, this is.
You would have killed me too.
Yeah, I know.
You would have killed me.
Alright, moral of the story, guys. Don't miss combos.
Yeah.
Don't drop combo.
Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Oh! Counter hit.
Oh.
You didn't believe.
I wasn't. Yeah, I didn't believe. This thing really get hit like that?
It's that 50% V meter. Oh!
Oh no.
You are not stunned yet, but he has super.
Oh my god. Let it all.
Do what your V trigger at! Here we go. You know he's got reactions.
Oh, he died first.
Is he gonna fall though? Oh my god, again!
So the irony of that happening twice.
Oh my god.
Crouching medium kick.
Yeah, crouching medium kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the super. So okay, I guess
So the super is
projectiles-
godlike. That's the thing.
The super is godlike, but maybe in that, not in that aspect where where you want to go through projectiles against like let's say characters that like to shoot fireballs. Maybe not use that situation.
Wait. Did you? Why did that happen? Did you get knocked down? Cause
No, he got knocked.
I got
down.
knocked down first. The first hit knocked me down.
Yeah.
And then the second parts of the super didn't
missed
catch
him.
me.
I see.
So like it launched him, but then the second hit missed, so he fell
So
to the
I'm on
ground. But it's still a super. You can't quick rise.
Yeah,
So I'm still safe.
Right.
But it's just unfortunate that I couldn't kill him with the super.
We're actually learning as we're playing here. This is good.
In reality, he got me twice with it.
All right, cool. All right, guys. So you guys played with Sagat versus G. So Justin, if you don't mind, can you pick Sagat?
Yes, I will play Sagat and try to defend against G. So let's go to Ring of Power.
Alright, let's try.
Alright, let's see. I gotta go to nostalgia. I'm an old player, you know?
Okay, all right.
Gotta go with the pink. Pink Sagat's the best Sagat.
I mean, that's what they say.
I'll go with 13. I'll also use maximum precedent.
Yeah, V-Trigger 2 for Sagat's what I'm most comfortable with, just because of combo extender, you know, my only chance of robbing you is with the unblockable. You try to jump out.
I was
Yeah,
able
that's
to.
a tricky thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is better? I think blocking is better.
It is better.
It's better.
You take less damage, but sometimes you might not want to take it, you know? Not everybody just like to take the throw.
Interesting ground battle so far.
Uh-oh.
Go, free jumping, 1, 2.
Oh.
A safe jump?
Yeah. Oh, nice.
With the car also.
Oh! Try to reach.
You know, I know, because I want to do more damage. I didn't want to tire up for the damage.
Good attempt though. Good try.
One thing to note is with G, if you have V trigger, you can do stand medium kick and buffer into V trigger, and that will result in a combo for max distance. Ooh, nice bait. 2.
That was a good attempt.
Oh, trade.
Get your 4 rounds afterwards.
Oh my god.
Ooh!
The last hit.
Perfect.
I like the dynamic of this match. It's pretty cool. They're trying to bait the upper guys.
Aha.
Man, that jump rounds. Nice. Activates V trigger.
Oh my god. Oh, it was real this time. It was real.
Nice. Get out of here.
Oh no!
Oh yes, the input error. Thank you. I'm trying to get that throne back, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the throne back. Fang is in my seat right now, you know.
Reapply for that thing.
They're considering you. Alright, score is 0-1. Sagat up. Oh, good overcard.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
How's he gonna chase? Well, he decides not to go first then. Good throw, gets rid of the presidentiality level. Guard break, uppercut. Another one? Ooh, good job.
Oh! Oh, I'm dead.
The pressure, the pressure.
Kept me in the corner though.
Dude, when I got the back throw, I'm like, this is the only
Yeah.
time I got it unblockable all day. Try for the attempts.
Took your advice that time. Took the hit. Oh!
Nice. What is that? That's like a 15% anti-air? That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Uses the low rush to get in. The G smash under. Ooh, clean jump. Okay, goes for the setup. What happened here? Ooh. Keeps the guy in the corner. Nice air to air. No filters. There we go.
Uh-oh.
1, 2. Ooh.
Oh! That's it alive.
You already know what happens if you super through a projectile.
No. Oh no!
Okay, here we go.
He did the high one. He did the high one. He did the high one. Yeah.
Oh,
And the tray.
I was gonna do DP super.
Super, yeah.
Maybe next round.
Try again.
It
Try
happens the same way.
Yeah,
Even
the
the high
super,
tiger.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't super through.
The lore, dude. The lore. You know
Oh, this is gonna
what
hurt. This is gonna hurt. Not many characters can do deep, like Dragon Punch super.
Yeah.
So it's really still up to you. Very good damage too. Oh damn! Just jump right away.
Oh no!
Don't worry. He wasn't ready. Just waving.
Oh, look at it.
What?
Alright, I'm confused.
Uh-oh. Don't worry about it. Okay, use
Okay, this is
super.
good.
You actually get to see the full animation this time. And a setup.
Oh, he jumped back. He's crazy.
Oh,
Those
nice.
projectiles.
We're on the board. We're on the board. Capcom honor save.
See, I always forget that the
Oh, yeah,
maximum
one.
flip kick goes through projectiles.
Yeah.
It's considered EX version.
I think it's a very good tool to go through projectiles.
It is, especially when you're like you're not like really looking at the presidential level at like that range because of like the life deficit. You're just scared.
Ooh, Mike going for a stand medium punch, low hard punch. because he knew he was counter hit. Once again, okay, he decides to build a level instead of meter. One more time. There we go. That same counter hit combo.
Boot.
Right back at you.
Probably my favorite normal.
The normal's good.
Stand medium kick
Yeah.
is so good.
Yeah, that's really, really negative.
Yeah, but it's just so good to check them.
Go for damage again.
Ow. Oh! No Kara.
Okay. Ooh, what is that unlock? Plus. How many of these do you get? Look at that gray left. Look at that gray left, guys.
Oh my god, that was so scary.
Oh!
Oh
Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Die for this.
I'm not gonna die.
Oh, you did.
What? Oh, awareness. That was good. That was good. I would have dashed up twice into stand medium punch, like an idiot. It was good.
That was the first time the super. You have to be closer.
Yeah, no, that I figured. I was like, well, there's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to
This
go.
has gotta work.
You guys don't want to change V triggers or anything? This is it? This could be it. This is it. Oh, ooh, nice. Clean. No combos. Ooh, nice one.
Uh-oh.
No EX? Oh, the option select. Just to point out the obvious, he went for
The instant overhead.
an instant overhead, yeah. Which is jump, like, he cancels the V skill. And that's a knockdown, right?
Yes, it becomes a knockdown.
And also, I can't even punish it.
He's negative though,
Yeah.
but it is really weird. There we go. And the pressure begins. Who activates first?
Oh, G is so good, man.
You decided to block that last one. You knew it was +2.
Yeah, I was just like, damn, I can't press a button at this situation. I was thinking about using like the armor, but I'm like, you're so close that you could just react it with a grab.
Oh, right, I see, I see.
So I was like, well, I just have to guess right there in the situation.
Okay, so the end score is 3-1. Justin won with Sagat. And, no, I'm sorry. You won with
G.
G. It was 3-0 though, right?
Yeah.
The first one was 0.
Yeah.
And
And
the
G
second one.
won again, but it feels like there's room for that matchup to be the lore of the G and Sagat legend, it could extend.
Yeah,
With more time, right?
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where G is definitely, in terms of like learning, he's easier to learn compared to Sagat at a high level.
For sure.
Even though like Sagat just seems basic, like you have to really kind of like understand how to use those basics to like at a high level situation. Like, you know, you a lot of times,
you have to know the situation, right?
Yeah, a lot of times where like if I throw a fireball, it's a risk, right? Because he could jump, and that jump could really just end the game for Sagat. So, and then G is so explosive, command grab, big damage, really like explosive V trigger. Like he's able just to like really take the momentum always like that.
Yeah. And also, it didn't happen too much, but this matchup is a little interesting because G can V skill your tigers, right? So then you have to be actively thinking about like how will you control your ground, you know?
Yeah, I actually tiger shots. It's really hard for G to use V skill from mid range, because depending on the speed of my tiger shots, it's harder for them to react.
Yeah.
So it's not as like active in terms of like Manat's like V skill itself. So there's actually more room for a G to like kind of V skill by accident and also just mistime it, and the tiger shots will hit though.
Yeah, like he's expecting like a low tiger shot.
Yeah, or a slow one.
Yeah. Okay, I see. All right, cool. Thank you very much, Justin, for coming on and showing us how G and Sagat could be played. Mike D, also, thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Don't forget, guys, G and Sagat are out now on Street Fighter V Arcade Edition's Season 3 Pass.